Hi everybody! Today I am reviewing a brand new product from e.l.f. Actually, it was sent to me to test out a couple weeks ago, and I believe on the day that I'm posting this video, it is brand new on the website. So I'm very excited to have gotten to do a little research on something that's brand spanking new and be able to tell you my thoughts on it. But it's the new e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Bronzer. If this is ringing any bells for you, you might recall I've already reviewed the e.l.f. Mineral Pressed Blushes. I gave these an absolutely glowing review. I have a couple of them. I think they're pigmented, they're smooth. Texture-wise, these feel kind of like a Lorac eyeshadow. You know, just that total smooth softness, very high-end feel. So I was really thrilled to see that they came out with some pressed mineral bronzers, so I've been playing with these. These sell for $5 a piece, which kind of concerns me a little bit because I think about e.l.f.'s line and how, you know, they started with the $1 things, and I realize they've got like their different divisions of stuff, and a lot of the studio line stuff was like $3. But now we're seeing more and more individual products that are creeping up a little bit where the price is concerned. Quality-wise, I'm not saying these don't deserve the $5 price tag, but I don't know. Part of me just like, I want to see e.l.f. stay e.l.f. Does that make sense? Anyway, to the products. These bronzers, there's one matte shade, there's two shades that have kind of a satiny, little bit pearly finish, and then one of them is definitely a highlight. But to show you these shades, Tan Toffee is going to be your matte color. Again, super soft and smooth. If you like the feel of the mineral blushes, same kind of feeling going on here. This is not too light, not too dark. Some people may find this a hint warm. Next, we're getting into the two that have that slight satiny finish I was talking about. The lighter and kind of warmer one of the two is called Caramel Cabana, and then Beach Bronze is very deep, a little more cool toned. It doesn't show up with like tons of shimmer on the face. Neither of these do, but compared to the completely matte one, they definitely do have a little sheen. And last but not least, we have Baked Peach, which is a super velvety feeling highlight shade, not too shimmery. I have really been enjoying this shade, but just keep in mind, if you see these on the website, this is definitely not a bronzer. It's a highlight, and I think it's a highlight by just about anyone's standards. Even fair skin would see this as a light highlight type shade. So the way I use these, I took the Tan Toffee, which is your matte color, and I just use that in the hollows of my cheeks. I feel like my skin is more tan now than it normally is, but this still gave me a nice contoured look. I would say this isn't quite as deep as a Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, but this is so nicely pigmented, it still definitely shows up on my skin, gives it a nice glow or contour where I want it. Also for today's look, I kind of deepened up the entire face with the deepest bronzer called Beach Bronze. This is the one I described as the really dark kind of cool type of bronzer, and I just added a little bit of this up around the hairline, was kind of thinking of where the sun naturally hits, and this is great to use with a large kabuki brush as a body type bronzer as well, gives a really pretty glow. And then lastly, I did use the highlight in Baked Peach, and I just used that kind of tops of my cheeks, down my nose. I thought this gave a gorgeous glow that was not too much. But it is going to have a little more sheen than a Laura Geller Baked French Vanilla or the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana. These shades are soft and pigmented. When you do put your brush into them, I think you're totally going to want to tap off the excess. Same thing applies to the blushes. One thing I would have liked to have seen is a little more range in terms of matte color options. You know, they've got those two that have the satiny finish, and then Tan Toffee is your only matte. So maybe something even just a little bit lighter than this, so maybe the fairest of the fair skin could have something they thought they could more easily use, and then maybe one that's even darker than that. For my kind of light to medium skin though, this works fine. I would say Tan Toffee and also that light highlight, the Baked Peach, are probably my favorites of the bunch. So if you are placing an e.l.f. order looking for new bronzers, I would recommend those. I mean, if you've tried the blushes and you love that really buttery, smooth texture, you will like these as well. But just for reference, one other great drugstore bronzer that I'm loving is the Milani Bronzer XL, and it is in the shade Fake Tan. I would say quality-wise, I like the e.l.f. bronzers as much as this. This has just proven itself to be very convenient to me because it does have the two shades in one. So I hope that review was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.